Solution. Solution. Yes, yes. Trey, salute. My guy, Asia, salute. Uncle Ralph, salute. Rich King, salute. Empress Cash, salute. Trooper 69, salute. Salute, salute. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. The mob is in the building. Salute to the mob, Big M's. That's a fact. That's a fact. But y'all see what it's gonna be ain't gonna be a long show. I just, had to gotta give my bros they bars, man. Gotta give my bro they bars. That's all, people. I've been pushing this back, but there's so much going on. It's a lot going on, people. I just don't really want to, indulge. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot going on. That it is. It's a lot going on. I'm just trying to stay in my lane, and keep this face clean. That's the whole fact. As y'all see earlier, Wild Country salute. I don't know why. I don't know if you want to keep. All right, what's that all about? Why my shit just went out like that? I know you don't like. I don't know if you like Beaver Valley, Wild Country, but salute, Beaver Valley, salute, baby. I don't, Gary Minor, salute, my guy. I got a troll on the loose, people. We have a troll on the loose. I gave him his little fame. Gave him his little half an hour fame. You dig? OG Blue, appreciate the pull-up, salute. Solution. Appreciate the pull-up. That's a fact. Appreciate the pull-up. On the real. We gotta have a good one though, man. Positive vibes today. I don't know, we might go back 10 o'clock, you know what I mean? I like to end my show here late. I like to end my show with a little bit of, you know what I mean? Jose, salute, my guy. You already know dough. Roll more, but no dough. You dig? Yeah, so, this one will be nice little positivity. We might only rock out for about 45 to an hour, you know what I mean? Definitely want to give my guys they bars. We locked in, Moshe, Mikey B, and KK. Even though y'all see me, end my show with the, I still with the ish, you know what I'm saying? But it's time where, you got to give those bars out, you know what I mean? And I think, it's deserving that we get the bros they bars. You know what I mean? Savon, salute, my guy. They don't know. You know what I mean? So, that's what, I want to dedicate this right here to those brothers. You know what I mean? I know they got another one coming up where they be interviewing Pistol Pete from Soundview Pops. All right? So, with that being said, I was going to try to wait to catch that. But, I might in between time. Just Ice Salute. I might, in between time. So, I'll catch that. I definitely catch that. Yeah, they dropping dope content, man. And the views speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? We say, it ain't about the views, and we say it's about $1. This is also a business, people. You know what I mean? So I see my guys grinding. I see they putting up historic numbers, for their page. So people are digesting the message, and that's dope. That's dope. And I want to give my brothers they bars, man, because they deserve it. You know what I mean? These are movies that they were a part of. These are movies that they not even great of being a part of, but they was a part of it. You know what I mean? And here we go, voila. You understand me? And who to tell it best but them? You know, you get a lot of people up here jacking really they content. You know what I'm saying? Because you get a lot of people ain't never been around these guys, ain't never been in the same spot as these guys, but yet they run around and no bueno. You know what I'm saying? No bueno. Because you don't even man, it get nasty out here, man. You know what I mean? So, people like the bros, they definitely need a tip of the hat. They definitely need they balls. They definitely need that. You dig what I mean? Stayed in their own lane. And they're not just talking to people. If you go follow, you should go do that. Go like, share, and subscribe to We Locked In. And if you can't catch him on We Locked In, Hood Love. It's the homie Mikey B. Great representation. Yeah. I mean, they doing great work. Starting from Mikey B, he out doing what he doing. He could explain it more to you guys, you know what I'm saying? But he definitely putting 10 toes down. Literally. You understand? The homie KK definitely putting 10 toes down. Literally. Okay? And the homie Moshe, I'm sure for those who know, they know. If you're in the Brooklyn area, he's putting his 10 toes down. Literally. So these brothers definitely need their bars. They definitely don't need the support, but they could use the support so we can kind of like spread the message, people. You know what I mean? We gotta help them spread their message. You know what I mean? That's all. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna ask for. You understand? Because I'm representing their brand, a brand that they, before my time, was able to set boundaries and lanes and paths and highways and streets and everything else, you know what I mean, that could lead to where we at right now. So for me personally, I salute and I give those three guys my bars, because without them doing what they was doing, I wouldn't be able to represent this brand, people. So please know, I'm going to represent that to the death. And that's a whole fact. You understand? So, I just want to be a part of the support because they're my brother's keeper no matter what. You know what I mean? No matter what stories you want to hear out there or from elsewhere, however, you understand what I'm saying? I know and understand. And I'm not even going to say that, people, because I don't know and understand what took place behind that door, behind them walls. So this is one of the reasons why I'm pushing. We need to hear a lot more from these brothers. Between them three, it's like almost 100 years. 100 people, I ain't stuttering. Almost 100, 80, 85, 90, however. That's almost 100 years, people. You understand what I mean? And, no, it's not to glorify their story. No, it's not, to give them kudos and nah, it ain't about that. You know what I mean? If you're receiving that message, people, you're receiving the wrong message. You are receiving the wrong message. Facts. Facts. Because trust me, those brothers been in positions where I don't even think half of you people, period, won't even ever won't be able to spend a night. Let's just say that, man. We're gonna take a shortcut. Most won't even be able to spend a night in them brothers' shoes, man. So, we gotta try to understand instead of that he say she, oh, well, he said he did that to you. Well, he said he did. Nah. Let's not do that. Monique, salute. Let's not do that. You understand? Let's take the fact of that these brothers went in for whatever they did, whatever reason. They paid the price for whatever reason. They made it out for whatever reason. And they are continuing to work against the oppressed for whatever reason. You understand? So when you look at Boogie Black, salute my God. When you look at them scenarios, it's without, you know, because we run around here, oh, yo, we ain't see, oh, yo, we nah. Y'all ain't got to see it, y'all ain't got to hear it. Sit down and listen to them brothers' story. Some brothers doing 10, 20 in a box. Like, let's glorify this. Let's glorify what these brothers stood for. Did we put them in there? No. Did they complain? No. They is what you call, they adapted to their environment and they made the best of it. Some came out better than they went in. We're going to talk about that. Because enough of the, you know, brothers get up here and they glorifying jail. Eastside salute. Sometimes you need to glorify people because it exists. And what I mean by glorifying it, I mean by making people aware that these facilities and institutions exist. I'm a firm believer. Ain't nobody can tell me none of they ain't been through it. And my man Mikey B voice, I'm just being honest. So who are we as civilians, I would say? Yes, people, I'm a civilian. No matter what organization I'm in, I'm still a civilian, no matter what. But look at what these brothers accomplished. It should be an embarrassment to society. It's safe for me to say society might have failed them brothers. But did they let it take them down? Yes. Did they make better of it? Hell yes. Because I'm sure some of them brothers went in, they didn't have high school diplomas. They didn't have degrees. I'm sure when they left, though, they had that. These brothers are pushing nonprofit organizations. These brothers came out better than they went in. And this, I guess, if you want to say, me giving flowers, I'm not going to give the correctional facility bars. I'm going to give them the flowers because the flowers died. The flowers died. So I'm going to give them that. But it still took them from boys to men to do what they're doing, to accomplish what they're doing in these streets right now. Why not? Why not? No matter how you receive the message, people, as long as you get the message. You make her learn something. I know I do. Swallow that pride. It don't taste that bad. Here you got the brother Ashan. That brother didn't have to get up here and apologize to Zip. He had to do that. It is what it is. I'm home now. If he still wanted to be up, it could be up. He could have took that approach. And then he gave the man his balls because that story ain't gonna never die. He didn't have to do that. And if y'all tuned in to part 1, he explains that. You got civilized men out here right now that ain't serve a day in jail, ain't got the, you already boo, 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 to do what that man did. I'm just being honest. And my man Mikey B voice, I'm just being honest. So that shows a lot about the growth and development. This is why the title people, from boys to men, they went in as boys. Malnutrition, mental thinking. And they came out as men. So why not sit back and hear their story? Hear their testament. Walk the yard with them mentally. Come on, people. We got to start supporting, because see, how they designing this system, those type of brothers, they're trying to make disappear. Because no matter how you want to look at us as a whole, as an organization, no matter how you want to point the finger, we are still political movers. For the people. Big cat salute. For the people. Why not support the support? Why not? G Max salute. And it be burning me up sometimes, people, when you hear people, oh, all they want to do is talk jail stories, and all they want to do is just that and just that. And then you turn around and, you put your ear to the tube and you hear the same people doing the same thing. And then probably never did a day in jail. Come on. Or you got some that'll sit there and get on the computer and start digging up people's information just to pick bad dope on somebody. What we doing? Instead of us sitting down there dissecting their message. Because people, I'm going to tell you, I've been through it. You see, but the only difference for me is I did mine outside of my backyard. If you understand what I mean. Can it compare to what those brothers did? Hell no. This is why I salute them. Because sometimes I sit back and yo, let me tell you, man. I turn on them brothers, man, and yo, you got people who live in society who ain't never did a day in jail. And mentally, they throw. And then you take a brother that went to jail, Chip Low, salute. Appreciate that, brother. Definitely appreciate it. I see your work too. I be tuning in, my guy. I've been tuning in. You grinding, man. I like how you run your platform. I like the message you delivering. You're definitely doing your thing, man. I respect that. So when you turn around, right, people, and you just, oh, he shot. Why nobody talk about the good? Because you got to think about it, people. Right? When you willing and dealing in this organization, 9 times out of 10, you your brother's keeper. I'm sure it's a lot of those brothers that's walking around, like I was back to saying, you got that one person that been in society forever, ain't never been in jail, never ever, and mentally throw. When you take a guys like one of them, KK, 22, 25 years, mentally straight, sturdy, know what he need to do, know what he going to do, and he get to it. Why nobody don't talk about that? I know, listen, I know for a fact them brothers are doing better than guys I knew who never went to jail on the streets. Listen to me. Those dudes are doing better than a lot of people I know who've been on the streets ain't never did a bid. Why that's not getting promoted? Why that's not getting pushed? I'm here, Moshe saying he got a degree, graduated. I'm quite sure KK same as well. I'm sure Mikey B same as well. Hey, people, I'm just being honest. I ain't got no degree. I went around the school, not in it. And when I was incarcerated, I didn't do none of that. I'm in a whole nother state somewhere else. I got to make my meat and potatoes. I got to make these bones bone. I got to make this math. I got to put on. So I ain't have time to go to school, and I'm denying all that. Not to even say that back then, when I was beating in the jerseys, yeah, I did 5 in Boytown. I did like 6 in Delaware. I did about like 7 in PA. Like, yo, it just been out my backyard. And whoever crossed path with me, they'll tell you I'm a nutcase. And I put on. So moral of the story is, people, I have none of this. Let's just get to it. I have none of this. You understand what I'm saying? So for these brothers to going in, like I said, from a boy to a man, because I pretty much, to be honest with you people, I went in as a boy, and I pretty much really came out as a boy. I ain't learned nothing. That's a whole fact. Man, why you say that, homie? If I know what I know now, I would have did 20 years ago. It's a fact. Yo, every last one of them brothers, I'm sure, they came home with the LLCs and all that. Business minded already. Writing books. Like you tell. Yo, man, salute to them brothers, man. My bars go out to you guys, man. All the time, every time. That's a fact. And I'm only going to say that for me, man. You know what I'm saying? From mine to y'all's. Because that's some things that I ain't even accomplished on the street. So, yeah, people, when you sit down and you listen to these niggas talking these jail stories, it's always good mental nourishment within these jail stories, people. You know, the other shit is cool because you got to look at the environment they in. Facts. So with all that being said, people, you know, it's like, wow, you know what? Do you want to go to jail? Nah, man. I wouldn't wish jail on nobody. You understand? But when you know, when a situation like that occur or take place, which means incarceration, those three brothers will be the blueprint. Hands down. Hands down. Because sure, you could try to discredit them. Oh, yeah, they was wilding. Oh, yeah, they was cutting. Oh, yeah, they was doing this to police. Oh, you could say all that about them, people. But at the end of the day, don't forget, they went in as boys and came out as men. Don't forget that part. Don't forget you can go get a pen and a paper and take notes on how to be successful. Forget their background now. We're moving forward. And take notes, man. Swallow your pride. It don't taste that bad, people. You understand? It don't taste that bad. It's a whole fact. It don't taste that bad. But this is you know, like my man Monster Mo. This is real talk, man. This is real talk, people. And I think that button need to be pushed more for them brothers, man. Because to be honest with you, in the past 2 weeks, man, numbers don't lie, people. The numbers don't lie. So why not get behind them brothers and support them brothers, man, to get that message out there, man? Because one thing, two things, three things is certain, man. If you don't get not to go to jail after them brothers get through finished talking, something just mentally wrong with you. It ain't about the messenger or the message. Something just really wrong with you. That's the whole fact. Something is mentally wrong with you. Word up. That's a whole fact. But you already know, man. Let me know what the vibe is. It's my new intro. You know, put the 5s in the chat if you like. Put the 6 in the chat if you don't like. Let your brother know what he's working with. Back at it like a Craftmatic. Back at it like a Craftmatic. We rebuilding ways. Salute to the bro. How you been, man? I've been tuning in, man. I see you working. I don't know how you do it, man. You be, I'm surprised they didn't get you out of here. You be, yo, for those who don't know, man, Go tune into We Rebuilding We TV. He got some mental nourishment for your ASS. That's a whole fact. Yes. He had you going back looking at encyclopedias and all that. I appreciate that, Gina hit. I just say Gina. I don't want to mess your last name up. It's Hinton or something, but Gina, appreciate that. I thank you. And he got two people that saluted that. That's a whole fact, man. But you definitely doing your thing. Definitely doing your thing. Who that? Yeah, Rebuilding We TV. He got like 2 channels, but you know what I mean, that one right, you know, that right there, we Rebuilding We. Now anybody who got anybody, you already know King salute. She on it, she got it. You said what? Hey, I got the eyes, but I don't know. I'm still twisted. You got your 6 eyes. Yeah, it's 5 5s on the page. What we talking about? That's what it's supposed to be. Oh, yeah, it should be 5. 5 5s. It ain't 5 5s, 8. It's what you saying? It's 6 5s. Yo, my joint is bad. 2, 4. Yeah, it's 5. Should be 5 on it. Oh. Okay. My bad. Yeah, I ain't know what you was talking about. You lost me. You lost me. That's a fact. But yeah, man. Please, man, go tune into the brother We Rebuilding We TV. Dope content. My boy Chuba 69. Dope content. Yo, another one. Go holler at my boy, the big bro, Paul himself, Chip Low. Dope content. A part of history. Things that you wouldn't know. You can know. I mean, come on. Dope content. We got to start getting behind that, pushing that. Like, I mean, you know, I get it and understand. You dig? It's about $1. You know, this is a competitive sport. It is. You know, but you can have fun being competitive, people. You know what I mean? It's a whole fact. You can have fun being competitive. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with being competitive. You know, I'm a firm believer in sword sharpens sword. We could talk. We could talk. We could talk about that a little later. Let me see. I'm about to get about 45 into the show, and then we could ride out and talk a little more on that, Big Cat. That's a fact. I wanted to hit on that a little more too. You know what I mean? You know, what if? You understand what I'm saying? But right now, you know what I'm saying, I'm giving my balls to the brothers we locked in, Mikey B, Moshe, and KK, and on, you know, on a show. Like, for an example, you know, I spit on, you know, how the brother Ashine came up there, you know, spit his spill, offered an apology, and man up to know, you know, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? It takes a man to do that. It takes a man to do that. You know what I mean? And, you know, if you can't do that, then you ain't striving for nothing. El Plaga, salute. Again, please go like, share, subscribe to my guy El Plaga. Every short you see in my joint, if it ain't me, that's that man work right there, man. Great work. Editing skills is like that man can make a movie, man. Please go like, share, and subscribe to El Plaga 357. It's a fact. Dope work. If you may need some work, he might. I'm waiting for him to come blast me with some. I'm due for some. You know what I mean? That's a fact. I'm due for some. Yeah, that's a fact. G Max, salute to Ashan, man. That was a man's man. You understand what I'm saying? Because he ain't had to do that. I'm sure that was like 10, 15 years ago. You know, it is what it is. Sorry to Mark. You understand what I'm saying? And then not only that, gave the man his balls. And I'm gonna say that because that story is gonna last forever. That story. You can't taint it. You can't taint it. You understand? And I know and understand that. You know, but then when you speak on, you know, the top dog, Pee Wee, right? You know what they say, being on top, it ain't easy. You know, but you gotta understand the game we live in, the life, you know, that we live, and you know, the paths that we walk is greasy. It's a whole fact. And you know, for you as a man, you understand, to deal with, you know, oppression from your own people. Wow. You know, that's another testament of a boy becoming a man. Because I'm sure if that situation would have happened years earlier, it would have turned out a different story. It would have turned out a different story. So can you imagine, people, something that you built, you know, with the help of the army? We ain't gonna say you created, but something that you built with the help of the army. Put your blood, sweat, and tears on the line. And for them to try to dethrone you, how do you swallow that? How do you swallow it? That's a hard pill to swallow, people. I think that's a pride that I wouldn't want to taste. No homo. And then to sit there, tough, man, tough. And sit there and accept apology from his fellow comrade. It's epic. Epic. Epic, people. Everybody always want to act like they put on. They want to act like. Sit down, man. Got a skirt on. Got a portable nose. So again, people, when you intake that message, intake it. Stop taking bits and pieces on what you wanted this and what you wanted that. No, intake the whole message, because it's more than that. Like, can you imagine growing up with somebody for 20 to 25 years in an oppressed situation? Meet a whole new family in there. People like, I mean, and then, you know, you rock out, you do things, you sacrifice because, listen, I know people who went in with a 3 to 9 and ended up doing over 20. Not even to say yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So it's some type of sacrificing going on in there. You mean to tell me that it's written? This is what's planned out? Oh, you're all right. I'm going to get ahead and do this. I'm going to go to there. I'm going to get catch so I can get more time so I can be with my brothers? Really? And again, no one said nothing about, oh, nobody told him to go to jail. Nobody told him to commit the crime. Ain't nobody arguing that, people. Them brothers committed the crime. They went to jail, did their time, and look at them now. Y'all need to go follow. And I'm telling y'all, man, it's mental nourishment for your boo, boo, boo. Mental nourishment. Go holler at the bros. Whether you tapped in or not, their story is universal. And what I mean by saying that anybody should be able to digest or dissect their delivery. Because it could work for you in society, and they can give you tools that'll work for you via incarceration. Especially via incarceration, they can give you the tools that you can use instead of going in there like they did. See, and they can put themselves on the line. Look up in the dictionary. Example of incarcerated inmates that come home with a sane mind. Put their picture up. Every last one of them. Because a lot of people don't make it out, people, and I'm going to say be successful mentally. A lot of people don't do it. That's not easy. I see people do 3 to 4 joints, come home, and go right back. So we got to start jacking, I don't even want to use the word real. You know what I'm saying? Because, the curse of it all is that, no, we shouldn't have to go through these avenues so that we can get it right. I'm a firm believer in that. But on the other side of that fence, them oppressed situations, man, helped a lot of brothers, man. It's a fact. It helped a lot of brothers, man. Please know that, man. You know what I mean? And, for me, it's great, to even get the blessings, from them bros, to even represent this brand. You know what I'm saying? To even represent this brand, man. So, I truly hope, y'all went in locked in to part 1 and part 2. Dope. It don't get no better than that, man. It don't get no better than that. That should be an alley-oop to a lot of platforms, man. And I don't see nobody jacking the content. I don't see nobody sharing the content. I don't see nobody piggybacking off the content. Despicable, man. But you know how that go, man. Like I said, it's a competitive sport. You got some that want to see you win. Then you got some that want to win and see you win after they win. So it is what it is. You understand me? But at the end of the day, man, I give my boss to those bros. I salute them. You understand what I'm saying? I thank them cold-heartedly. You dig? And, I'm definitely trying to follow the blueprint. You know what I mean? It took me a long time to do it, and for me, I want to say it's embarrassing because I go back to, is it, I'm the age that I am, which I'm 47 years old, people. You know what I mean? Ain't no retirement in my future. Ain't no retirement in my future, people. You understand what I'm saying? And then look, and you say, damn, these brothers, they started that in jail. They came home with LLCs and I salute those bros, man. At the end of the day, man, again, I appreciate, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I mean? That's a fact, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I mean? Because the things that, that y'all really bring to the table, it go unseen. You know what I mean? The things that y'all really bring to the table, it go unseen. And it's sad that that you got some people, man, that taint a brand that's for us and by us, man. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all already know, with that being said, man, besides that, man, you know what I mean? I got to salute my guy, China Brim 050 The Movement, my man Harlem Legend TV, and my man Platinum Shine, a.k.a. The Machine. Because if it wasn't for those guys there, it wouldn't be no 050 Bucks to shoot right back. So I get them guys balls. You did? I give those balls. Alan, salute, man, salute. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, people, you know what I mean? That's that, you know what I'm saying, on that topic. We gonna dig in a little more on, the Big Joke, Yo Gotti's brother situation. You dig? We gonna talk interview with speculation. The what if. You understand? So, I'm gonna drop the link. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have an open discussion on this. For those who want to pull up, and spit their spiel and how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Can do so. And we can get to it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of speculation out there. We're gonna give it. We'll see. I mean, it's gonna probably do a little hour and a half. It's a lot of speculation out there, people. A lot going on. I see a lot of bloggers. You know what I mean? They stepping out of bounds. What you mean, Alan? I said, damn, I'm on call out for 72 hours. Oh, nobody calls me out. Damn it, laugh aloud. I don't know what you mean, Alan. But you good over here, man. Trust me. Anybody gonna call you out over here. Yeah, so a lot of bloggers, people, they stepping out of bounds. But wait a minute, I want to say something real quick too before we even get to that spiel. What do y'all think about I'll be forgetting his name, but the duck dude? Do y'all salute that? Are y'all happy about that? Or what's your take on that? What was it, FBD duck? What's y'all take on that? Is that something to be happy, grateful about? People, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of furniture gonna be moving around here. Nasty work. Man, people. It's a lot of and this speculation. Oh, facts. Or where you at, Alan? You in the New York area? Damn, who was that? Damn, was that G Mac? Hey, yo, Big Cat, pull up. Oh, Newcastle, England. What is that? That don't even sound like it's in America. Newcastle, England. I ain't never heard that. Yeah, I ain't never hear that. Anybody ever heard of that? Newcastle, England. So is it in England? Are you with you in England? England what though? You know they got an England in Boston. Oh, that's CT, Syracuse. I mean, damn. Connecticut? First class emperor. That's Connecticut he talking about? Oh, the UK. All right, yeah, all right, okay, okay. Wow. Damn, that's what's up, Alan. I had asked that because I got a guy, he's doing damn HVAC. Yeah, he's doing HVAC, and we're about to make a movie, dealing with the heating, dealing, with the pipes and all that. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't mind getting a contract out there, man. They pay good out there in the UK, man. Word, they pay good out there in the UK, man. Salute to the UK. Word up. But yeah, Alan, yeah, I know it's brick out there, buddy. I hope you warm. And just stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. MD, salute, salute, MD. No homo. Word, no homo. Word up. Yeah. So what y'all? I mean, the duck dude. Like, so is that celebration? Like I see his mom, she's parading and I mean, when you know your son out there stepping, like I did a story, I read a story earlier I was reading on a duck dude, man. That dude wasn't nothing nice either, man. He wasn't nothing nice. He was a demon. So it's like, what? Do we, we happy? Like, it's just a question. Mikey B, salute, my guy. Salute, man. Salute, man. Appreciate you for pulling up. Now that you pull up, man, I just want to say thank you, man. Y'all brothers doing a great job over there. You know what I mean? I wish a lot more people, piggyback, you know, off of y'all message, you know what I mean, so we can get it out there more. But, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But for mines, to y'all's, man, I appreciate it, man. Cold-heartedly, man. You understand what I'm saying? Even for, allow me to represent the brand that I represent, you know, us never them. You know what I mean? For those who know, they know, man. Even, to represent that brand, you know what I mean? it's tough, man. But I definitely salute y'all, brother. I salute you, man. You know what I mean, for doing what you doing. You already know I'll be watching. You did keep winning, big bro. You know what I mean? Keep enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? And keep putting people on the path where they can enjoy life as well, man. You understand me? That's a fact, because you already know the slogan, man. It's never we. You know what I mean? It's never we, man. You did? But I salute that, man. Yeah. You know, so yeah, Duck was a stepper, man. Word. So it's like, wow, like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, and I understand, you know what I mean? No one wishes death on nobody. No one also wishes jail on nobody either. Especially as you know, this is how you was giving it up. You know what I mean? This is how you was giving it up. Yak, salute, my guy, man. Appreciate the pull up, man. You already know, man. That's all I know how to do, man. You know what I mean? You from, yeah, yo, Yak, you from Chicago, man. What you think about that, man? Should people be celebrating, you know what I mean? Because the brothers Blue Trial. Should we be celebrating that? You know, are we gonna forget the fact that, you know, that your man wasn't a cold stepper? Oh, I dig that, Alan. I wouldn't even know, man. I ain't never been to Arizona, but I do know it's hot out there all the time. And then, rest his soul, DMX. I remember when he was living out there. That's how I really got in tune about their gun laws and everything out there. Good key lime pie, I wouldn't even eat that. Lime pie, that don't even sound good to me. If it ain't a sweet potato pie or apple pie, I don't want it. That's a whole fact. I don't want it. Word up, I don't want it. But yeah, Yak, what you think about that, man? So I know you from the Chicago, you from out there. You know, is that something that, you know, is that something that should be praised? You know, is that something that should be praised? You know what I mean? Due to the fact of the type of person or individual this guy was. Something to think about, man. Word, something to think about.
Yo, what up, bro?
What up? Salute to the big bro. What's going on, my guy?
Ain't nothing. Just wanted to tap in with you. I seen you was doing a little show.
Yeah, I picked up. Yeah, I can't even hear you. You went out. Nah, I can't hear you. You went out.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I got you behind me on the big screen. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I appreciate that, man. You already know, man. I appreciate the support, man. You dig? Just trying to make it happen, man. Y'all doing it. Y'all got it. Y'all keep knocking them in the head, man. We need to hear that.
So we got some good stuff coming up. We got the East versus West big homies. We got the big homies from the East and the West pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we need to hear that, big bro. We got like, seriously, we need to hear that, man. That right there is something that, you know, that a lot of people need to hear, man. They need to hear y'all story. Just going in as boys and coming out as men's stories. That's
right
in itself. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, I give y'all brothers y'all bars because you have people that been on the street as long as y'all did time that ain't even halfway where y'all brothers are at, man.
Facts.
Right.
I'm enjoying it, bro. We got a lot of shows. We got Pistol Pete Pop coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a dope show. That right there is gonna be a dope show. I think we're gonna talk about the Rico. You're gonna break the Rico thing down, right?
Rico down, everything that his son is going through. Rico, him doing his Fed time. You know, we got that going on tomorrow, you heard? Just fire, just a bunch of fire. We got interviews. We got a lot of stuff headed your way, you heard?
Facts.
Man, salute Buckhead Mikey, man.
Keep on bringing it. I
Salute.
hope a lot of people get on board and a lot of people start doing more pushing the message, man. That's a fact, because that message, it needs to be heard.
Yeah, a lot of people been tapping in with us from all over, but you know, we don't really want to we ain't trying to stir the pot. When dudes is trying to bring, you know, peace to the community, trying to heal, trying to there's mad stories out, there's mad stuff going on. So I don't, you know, we don't really want to instigate or be a part of anything new starting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we just trying to make that clear. But on the same token, we want to let guys get their you know, their messages across, apologies across. If they trying to heal a community, if they trying to build a community back up, and you know, maybe take responsibility and accountability for some past transgressions, then they can use the platform. They welcome to the platform. They welcome to We Locked In. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we ain't trying to let nobody up there that's just trying to, you know, start beef, you know, stir the pot. We ain't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
We don't need
Hey,
no
yo,
more
A
selling, no
lot of
more
dudes hit
death,
us
man.
up. A lot of dudes
Real.
already hit us up, bro. You heard, and you know, we not, and they're official. Now, don't get me wrong, they're official, they well known, but we ain't really indulging that because, you know, we don't think the content is gonna be fruitful for the people. You understand what I'm saying?
facts.
And I understand that everybody needs to get their voice out there, but you know, every platform ain't for that. That's what I had to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Every
Yo,
All
I
money
said,
ain't good money.
hey, yo, Mikey B, I tell you, man, listening to the homie Ashan, like, you know, it was a gift and a curse because, you know, I had another outing on him, you know, due to, you know, who I'm affiliated with. You understand what I'm saying? So when I sat there, man, you know, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say embarrassed, but you know, it's one of those where it's like you loyal to a default. You know what I mean? And when you sit down and you do the math and you just hear brothers out, it be like, nah. You know, and for that brother to come up there and do what he did and held himself accountable, because like you said, in order for you to deliver the fruit to the people, you have to stand the with the time of your own testimony. You understand what I'm saying? And for a man to do that, because you know, it could be sorry tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because that's his skin that, you know, that they cut from, that cloth, should I say, that he was cut from. So, you know, I salute him for that, man. Him and Pee-wee, man.
Let me tell you something, bro. The thing I really respect about Ashan, bro, is because homie ain't have to do that. We ain't asked homie to come up there and do that. He ain't have to do that. I respect the fact that homie kept it 100% thorough with all the bullshit he did and told the truth. A lot of dudes be getting up here on the internet and lying, bro. You heard? He told he told the truth, for one, about the things that he did in his past. If he pushed the button or not, however it went, he told the truth. And he apologized for it. That's why I think his apology was really sincere. And he's not doing the things that he did before. That's what makes a apology really sincere. If I apologize to you, but I'm still doing the same bullshit that I did, how sincere is my apology? You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Yo,
So
Mikey B, you know when he won my vote? When you offered to help, right? The brother was like, nah, Mikey B, I'm all right. I said, oh, the brother just coming on from doing 25 joints.
I mean,
and he got his brother that was in the field with him offering, you know, yo, listen, you know, what's mine is yours. And he said, nah, brother, I'm all right, I got this. Let me walk through this door.
He got a support system, though. He got a good support system. And that's what he was saying. He got a good support system already. I respect that on being a man. But it's one thing I learned as well, too, is that you got to accept the help of the community and the resources that's available so you can be successful. You can't turn down. I understand you turning down some things that's bad, but you don't want to turn down no blessings.
Facts. But you also got to start from yourself in order for them blessings to do what they're supposed to do too, though. You understand what I'm saying? So,
but you got to remember,
you going out, Mike? You going out, Mikey B? Mikey B, you going out? You going out? Can't hear you.
And I watched that interview. That was big that they did over there.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Yo, Yak, you can hear me, right, Yak?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't hear Mikey, though.
Yeah, Mikey, yeah, we can't hear you, Mikey B. Come down and come back up.
Yeah. Hey, but Bucks, on that O Block situation, right? This the part a lot of people like missing, man. That was an unnecessary kill. Cause it's like, man, Duck used to talk. He used to talk that talk, but Duck wasn't no killer, bro. Duck wasn't no stepper like that. Duck used to beat them boys up with them paws, but he wasn't out there busting no guns like that, man.
Okay. So
that was an unnecessary kill, man.
Right. Okay.
And then for him to do it down at the Gold Coast, that's what, man. If they did it in the city on the South Side, man, the feds would have never got involved. But they went down on the Gold Coast where all the tourists, all the money in the city, that shit right there, man. Them Europeans ain't gonna let that happen like that. Them boys, they man. Then they get it stupid as hell. It wasn't no type of. They ain't have a chance of getting away the way they did it.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And all in all, right there, it's like y'all. That was like, yo, send me to jail. I'm right here.
That was it. And the crazy part is, if D-Thang was still alive, he'd be doing life right now. If King Von was still alive, he'd be doing life right now. Because what these dudes ain't understanding, all the shit you say on this internet, bro, they took them videos, they chopped up bits and pieces on your wordplay and used that shit as part of that RICO. When they saw Von giving out that money up in that house, you heard one of them say, oh man, now we about to go, now we can afford to go do whoop-de-whoop. They used all of that and they made all that, instead of him signing them, that was used as like hit money right there. So everything you say on here, man, these brothers better realize, say what you mean and mean what you say, because that shit they gonna hold your feet to the fire when it really count.
Facts. So basically, it's safe to say, old boy ain't even safe right about now. I know they don't.
No, they on his ass, bro. He bet. I wouldn't be surprised in the next, you know what I mean, not too long, near future, they own him. It's too many links. Go right back to him and he the money.
And then you know what people don't. Well, I ain't gonna say because I don't know because I'm not from the shop. But why they don't really be saluting what's my man name? I think he did the smartest thing out of all of them, man. Keith Sheik.
That he got away from him because they violated him. You know what I'm saying? When he first got that deal, he moved all the way to the north side. Man, big mansion and shit. He bring the hood with him. Man, they robbed that boy blind over there, man. And them all his homeboys. They robbed all the jewelry, the smoke, cash. You know what I mean? And he ain't go back at him. He just got away from him and took a couple of niggas that he knew was rock solid. He rocked with him. But really, he ain't go back.
That's crazy.
People, man, I tell you what, it's like a gift and a curse. Drill music killed the culture in Chicago, bro. We always been a gangster town, but we wasn't no murder capital, bro. That wasn't what we was built on. That wasn't what the organizations instilled or none of that. I tell everybody now, they be like, man, what if Hoover got out? I said one of them little niggas that killed Larry Hoover if he came home, tried to push that message to these boys now, man.
But they do, they did give y'all the label, man, Gangsta's Paradise for a reason.
Yeah. It's not the same there, man. It's like, man, it used to be some loyalty, man, and a cloth that Chicago stood for. That shit ain't the same no more. That shit is, man, it's so detached from what the foundation was. And man, this shit was all, man, it was set up this way, man. I tell everybody, every race that ever, from the Italians to the Russians to everything that ever been in Chicago, every one of them sold drugs, did killings, racketeering, everything. The difference is the Larry Hoovers, the Jeff Forts, the David Barksdales, them niggas got buried in the penitentiary. All the Italians and shit became the senators. They got in Congress. That's the only difference.
But you see, hey yo, yeah, but do you see the pattern? As you notice, they take out the top to cripple the bottom.
Yep.
Now look how Chicago look right now. Y'all have
You kill a head.
no leaders.
You kill a head, the ass damn sure gonna lay. It's that simple. They were so afraid of Hoover. Man, when you got a black man that can on one call put 20, 30,000 stand-up soldiers right in front of him, ready to go for whatever, that's a threat, man. You know what I'm saying? They scared of shit like that. But the only difference, they'd have killed Hoover, but they know if they'd have did that, this country would have went up, bro. Because GD's Gangster Disciples Growth and Development is one of the biggest entities in this country, and that's a fact, bro.
Yes, it is.
Salute, gentlemen. Salute.
Big Cat,
salute, my bro.
What up, man? What up?
Whoa, man, what's going on? Yeah, salute. What's going
Yeah,
on?
salute,
Man?
bro.
Good evening.
Piggybacking off off the ish that's we started out with the Chicago joint. Is it praise or is it safe to say that you praise, the conviction, of the Duck situation? You know what I'm saying? Because I thought he was a big stepper. I thought he was handling his business, and Yak from Chicago. So, he gave me a little more input, you know what I'm saying, on,
Nobody won, bro. Everybody lost. Everybody lost, man. It's like, man, you gotta think about every one of them. They didn't think about their kids when they rolled up out of old block on that motherfucking dummy mission. Now you got the cycle repeats itself. Now you got all them kids raised without their daddies. You know what I'm saying? That's caught up in this mix. It continues.
And they was indirectly dry snitching.
Yep.
So
yep.
The domino effect this thing is gonna take. It's gonna be names that's gonna pop up that you
Oh,
probably.
yeah, it's not over, bro. It ain't over.
Yeah, that's kind of worldwide, bro. But yo, Yak, right? I made a comment earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I pretty much said that so many things, so many instances or scenarios or crimes or whatever, they get swept under the rug in Chicago, like Chicago PD or whatever has, they have kind of a little bit of a history for not being so diligent with their work. And I feel like if this wasn't such a high profile case, I feel like there would have been a different outcome. What do you think about that?
The outcome wouldn't have been different. The time and the attention to detail would have been different. Like I said, if it would have happened on the South Side, it would have just been a state case. You know what I'm saying? But by them doing that shit down in the Gold Coast, that's $1 million opportunities down there. That's the whole. That's the bread and butter of Chicago, and you do that shit right on them streets, man. You know how many white folks with money, the lawyers and all of that shit, the senators and Congress that live right around the corner from there. You think they're gonna have a straight up gun down right, man? They wasn't letting that fly like that, bro.
For sure, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a lot of people that the authorities need to make the community feel safe, especially when it's a wealthier, rich environment,
Yeah. If it would have happened on the South Side, they had a better chance of not even getting all the chips falling in place. But they did too much talking. They told on themselves. You got one nigga with the same hoodie he did a video in. Then right after they get on that, they point at it. It was, man, they did the 52 fake out on their damn self, man. And this the sad part. Only one of them had a paid lawyer. All of them in there with public defenders. Man, what you do that for? You ain't even got enough money to get a lawyer?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, come on, yeah. What you do that for?
For a chain.
For a $7,500 chain, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of like the yeah, for sure. My bad.
That's called crashing out for no reason, man.
Yeah, that is. I guess Chicago is taking on, telling on it dead is the good look right now.
Yeah, it's man, shit is crazy. I look at it like this, and everybody they say, man, y'all get on here preaching. I ain't preaching, man. I'm keeping it a vein. It's like you got to look at all them shorties that then died there, and we only talking about the ones that had that names was in the algorithm because of the drill music. You got over 40, 50 of them youngins who was changing their life that's dead or in prison for the rest of their life right now. All by the hands of drill music. Come on, bro. That shit killed our culture, and I stand on that, man.
And not only that, the people that they stepping for is even no longer living.
Don't even let that no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? When they coming in with paid police security. They walking in, shoot their little videos, acting like they still in the mix, and they get their ass out of there on the first thing smoking, man. Yeah, it's definitely sad, man. Chicago is it's like a dark cloud over that city now, man. It really is. I'm trying to get Mom Dukes up out of there, but she's so damn stubborn. She's so used to it. You know what I mean? That's home, but man, home is where you make it home. That shit ain't coming, man. The elders can't even go to the stores or the gas station no more.
Yeah, man. It's a sad thing when it comes down to the grandparents and the moms, because they be so comfortable and so, I would say, familiar, where, anywhere outside of, like, say, for an example, New York, anywhere outside of New York or the projects, it's unfamiliar territory.
Yep.
It's sad.
Shit's real sad, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. They throwing the guns. Hey, yo, Dice, they throwing the guns. They throwing them out there because that's their motive. This is written already. That's their motive, man. So, at the end of the day, that's just like, for the past 30, 40 years, I think they have created everything as such as, not use the word create, but they put establishments in place to destroy us, and we use it against them, and we made it work for us. So that made them do the things they doing now. You know what I mean? Dropping guns off in the hood, signing these young guys to big contracts, maybe putting a hit on them, and then they keep it like insurance money. It's a whole bunch that, they taking experimentation to a whole nother level.
And it's like now, Bucks, Indiana is right over it's a hop, skip, and a jump from Chicago. So now you go out here in the middle of these cornfields in the hillbilly part of Indiana. You go to the gun stores, they got everything you can anything you can name. They got all the kids coming from the city, going up there copping with no IDs or nothing, as long as you got that money. They getting them everything, but they shooting their ass right back over to Illinois. In Chicago, they can't stay up in Indiana, but they flooding them all through the city of Chicago, and the shorties got big whistles now, man. You know what I mean? They can't even hold some of the shit. They can't even control them switches, man. But they can get them.
That's a whole
like it ain't no tomorrow.
Like it's no tomorrow, bro. As long as you got the cash, man, you gonna go over that border, you gonna hit Indiana, you coming back loaded, bro. And you ain't even got an identification.
And they already know how to use these weapons. That's
the
crazy part.
Yep. It's bigger than what, man.
Hey, yo, Big Cat, so what you think about the with that Yo Gotti situation, man? I know that's more of your field, man. What you got on that?
Well, to be honest, OG, man, I don't want to rub nobody the wrong way, but I genuinely don't think that the streets are still riding out for Dolph in that sense. And I say that because Dolph was never, from my understanding, Dolph was never that type of person or that individual to be in an organization. Like, I feel like his circle was very tight knit. Like it was a small group of people, and he did help a lot of people, but I don't feel like it was a big movement or a big platform in comparison to Gotti and I just don't feel like. I mean, I might be wrong. Correct me when I'm wrong.
Let me put you on this. This is where the difference is. That's why that's why they up 6-0 right now. Gotti, the attachments they got a bunch of older G's like me and Bucks. So you know what I mean? We try to set our foundation and shit up, even though we still stomp down. There's certain shit we ain't finna just crash out to do. Now, oh boy, Dolph had them young steppers. He was putting money in their pockets. He made a bunch of them young dudes millionaires, man. So they riding for cars with some money. That's the difference. He got them young boys that's ready to go. As soon as they see him, they chopping their ass up. Gotti got some dudes that, man, they got more to lose, even though they still stand up cats.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. That's why I say I feel like Gotti definitely had the heavier camp, or at least he evolved to be known for that, recruiting people like Black Youngster. He's like, you know, but you got dudes like that are members of certain shit. Like, I don't feel like Dolph was really in that scene like that. And then when you bring up the fact that he was feeding a lot of people, once that money, I mean, it's like it's kind of like the King Von situation. Like dudes, I don't really feel like dudes after Von passed, dudes ain't like. You ain't gonna ride forever for your boy. I just don't see it like that. Like, motherfuckers move on, man. I don't know, man.
But then I heard Black Youngster talking about, as far as dealing with that situation out there, the Yo Gottis and all that made people millionaires. They were like, Young Dolph ain't really make nobody a millionaire. Dolph just had the younger generation moving with him. You know what I mean? More say Yo Gotti and his camp, they more or less, was like the OGs of the situation. So, but yet, they made dudes millionaires though. So
they made a select group of artists millionaires. Dolph made a bunch of young boys on the streets millionaires.
Right, because he definitely
different type of loyalty.
All right.
He's definitely in the street. So it's mad stuff going on now, man, about just like, I see a lot of bloggers, they digging in and out, of the garbage with it. It's like, we ain't gonna never know, that's why I just say, what if, you know what I mean? Because
exactly.
To even think, even start with the case, man, and be like, well, how was it riding around Memphis without a license plate, without being apprehended?
Yep. It's like, man, and Gotti, you see how Gotti did it. Gotti came in with 20 paid security strapped ready to go. His brother got one dude with him. You know what I'm saying? And come on, man. The sad part is they've been trying to get him.
Man, what if, man? Because, a big part of me is like, the man is, and it's sad if that's what he did. You understand me? But then you look at it and you start questioning the fact of, all right, if you know that, it's up for whatever situation that you in, mind you, before this even happened, he was on IG talking about keep your eyes open, watch out for everything and
that's because they shot him at the car show. He was at the car show 2 days before that. They tried to get him then. They shot at him then.
Fact.
You understand? And it's like you gotta when you got and the energy, man, the streets talk. And you get all these clues / threats. They know you can move around. They done tried to get him many a time, but he move around, he in and out. But when you know somebody that's really attached and got them heartstrings attached to you, they funeral is XYZ at this time, they know you're going to be there. They knew he was going to be there. So that was, man, you had to be correct with it, or, man, you see what happened. That's the one time they knew, no matter what, we know where this nigga at this moment. And they put that trail on his ass and let him get comfortable and stand outside his car.
Shit, I ain't even gonna say they put a trail on him, yeah. They knew already what it was. They said, "Oh boy was in the funeral."
Yeah.
And then look,
shit's
that's
crazy.
Thing, right? When you look at it, you say, how did a guy, right? Because they said it was only one so far. I ain't hear about another, you know what I mean? So how did this guy be that comfortable in broad daylight to walk upon somebody of this magnitude?
Yeah. Standing outside that restaurant, you and your partner, and man, when you
No, that
roll
was
up,
just security.
yeah, security partner, whatever you want to call them.
Now check
That ain't.
this out. Hey, yo, Yak, check this out. Now you got this other blogger that I be watching, right? He be talking about the Memphis situation. He said the security guard was in that same vehicle that they looking for.
The big truck, right?
That white truck, right? With the
Yeah.
no license plate. It's the same vehicle that was, caught surrounding and had something to do with the young dog situation.
Yeah. I've heard that too.
Yeah, this is the security guard. So now, you say, okay, well, the security guard didn't die. We don't hear too much from him no more. Or, what's his condition?
They say paralyzed, waist down now.
Oh, they said he hurt?
Yeah, he paralyzed.
Oh yeah, okay, paralyzed. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we don't hear no more from him though. We didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't say nothing about who he was. All we know is it was a male security, and he was in critical condition.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah, it's like
platform when they be talking about that Memphis joint, and they was showing that same security dude. He was in that that vehicle that they looking for, and then now you turn around, it's the same vehicle that's involved. So now you look, me personally, I'm looking at it. Well, damn, did he line it up?
Yeah, it's man. It can look so many different ways, and I'm sitting there like they was outside. They said when the nigga rolled up, they started trying to run to the car. So I'm like, damn, was the car bulletproof? If the car was bulletproof, they shouldn't have never been outside that damn car. For real. They should have, man, I'd have rolled up, did a drive-by on them and rolled my window down and tossed the deuce sign, and I'm out of there. You gotta know the lifestyle that you're living. And even like with dudes on here, you see how many messages that brother got saying they gonna do XYZ to him, saying, man, throwing threats at him. You can't just give people threats, man, and think that's just gonna be it. Because some people gonna take that shit as you, man, make your words literally how you say them. You can't throw a threat at a motherfucker because this might happen if you don't take it serious. So don't be surprised when somebody take it serious and come knock your noodles back just for a threat that you trying to get in the algorithm over.
But question,
you know what I'm saying?
But question, all them cameras, and I heard it was massive police out there. Like how no one seen nothing? Well, law enforcement, how nobody seen nothing?
We in the hood. Just same like with the duck situation. If it would have happened right in the heart of the hood, you can get away with some shit. Certain parts, certain areas, you hung out there to dry. Certain areas, they overlook shit because you got to remember where you at. A lot of them police out there on the payrolls.
And I heard somebody saying a lot of them Memphis police officers, they Afro-American, so 9 times out of 10 they know the families, they don't want no parts, they know the, I can see that.
It's deep, man. It's real deep.
It wouldn't be far-fetched to say, with the way Yo Gotti be not Yo Gotti, what's his name? Gotti. He's been around. I mean, I used to listen to Gotti ever since he was running around with Birdman and stuff like that. So just with his ego tripping self, it's not far-fetched to say that he was paying as much people as he can, including law enforcement.
But perception ain't always reality either. You see, he detached from Memphis now. You see what he did? He came in and got out of there the first thing smoking. He ain't trying to move around in that city because he know his arm ain't as long as it used to be at one time. He know the streets ain't, because Gotti ain't putting no money in the hood. Gotti signing them couple select dudes, and man, that's it. I mean, Dolph was still putting money up in the hood, man. It's a different type of loyalty, and man,
So
certain
I got a
motherfuckers.
question. I got a
You know what I
question
mean?
for the both of y'all. Hey, you first. Yak, you first. Now, me personally, if I know that I got a situation as such, right? Why would
Mm-hmm.
you show up to a funeral? I mean, you know you gotta pay homage. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in a situation like this, man, on anything, right? And
Yeah.
I didn't go to the funeral because I knew my situation was
Mm-hmm.
tough. So I didn't go to the funeral. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing
Yep.
is, why did they even make themselves vulnerable to even go to the funeral?
Yeah, because they say the dude who got killed was like a father figure to these junks, you know? So it's like it's an attachment, but when it's enough money, they got enough money to make it where that shit should have been basically private, where it didn't get out to the masses like that. That's the only way you can come with your hands just tied like that, because you know what I mean?
So,
God
all
give
right,
me
so in that same situation, Yak, you saying you would have still went to the funeral, knowing that as he said in his IG
myself, I probably wouldn't have went. Cause man, I'm gonna have Mom Dukes and them there, the kids there. You put more motherfuckers in jeopardy because of your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I probably wouldn't have went.
Yeah, I wouldn't have went either. Hey, yo, Big Cat, what about you, man?
Yeah, I don't like funerals, man.
Fact.
I don't like funerals, and then you know you already know the dribble, man. If you if you out there like that, you already know that motherfuckers is watching. I mean, if
It can
it's
go
like
down.
that,
That's a fact. That's
you
a
know,
real
it's
fact.
it's not a wise decision, man. I mean,
I must agree with
Especially
you,
now.
Cat. I'm just like you,
yeah,
man. I don't
dudes,
really do funerals. You understand
not
what I'm
at
saying?
all.
Especially when it comes down to, the situation that I'm in anyway. So, from that point, anything can go, and I'm not willing to go that route. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
catch you when I catch you, but it ain't going to be that serious, and you ain't going to catch me. But damn sure.
That's
So
when
that right there,
that's
I don't know why nobody brought that to his attention, because the dude that was deceased, I heard he was the guy, which was
yeah.
dealing with his aunt or somebody like that. So I heard they was like the big people, and like Gotti
Mm-hmm.
was like small dogs to them.
Exactly.
Now
They
they
married into a situation,
right,
and you know what I mean?
because the same dude that they put to sleep, he had a family member, or they just say family member because they share the same last name. Why they got him down involved in the dog situation?
Yep, saying that.
Then not only that, they also had Big Shook down as him coming into the precinct giving information.
See that it could be a lot, cause man, cause they saying Juke's supposed to put the 40 up for the Dolph hit. You know what I'm saying? Then they saying he's supposed to do some names out there to throw them peoples at him. It's like, man, you can't play both sides. You know how that go too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a touchy situation, man. It's sad on all parts, man. Cause this got to think about it. We only hearing this shit because of the names involved. Not many other brothers, man, is getting their noodles knocked back daily that nobody even speak about, man. These cities, man, losing, man. You see how that shit is up New York now too? It's like it's everywhere, bro. But they only putting out the names of the so-called popular ones, man. But it's a bunch of mamas burying their babies, man.
Nigga, they killing niggas up here on a train station, nigga. Subway,
you know what I'm saying?
They earthing shit. Niggas grabbing cops' guns, shooting at cops, like, yeah, it's bugged up here, man. It's sad too. But
yeah, this shit is crazy.
Only situation is, I look at it like this from a gangster point, because it's a gangster situation, even down to the mother.
Yeah.
You understand it? So you got to think outside the box, because it's a gangster situation. It's not like a situation when you're dealing with civilians. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with some high rollers right here. And at the end of the day, it's no way that, and this is me. It's no way that somebody from the outside could have possibly did this, because just off the respect of the man that they were playing arrest, it should have been warranted for nothing, for all that to be off ground.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they said F all of that. F the nigga y'all putting away. They said F all of that and went and did their thing in a disrespectful manner at a time like that.
Yeah, it's I mean that's true, but in hindsight, they did respect dude who was there because they waited till they was on the way to the repast, so they let the funeral do what it do. They caught him on the way to the repast or whatever. So on that point, they kind of showed a little respect there because they could have easily. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, man, that's my thing. Like, I ain't never been that heartless, man. I ain't about to. I'll wait till you out of the church, bro. But you know what I'm saying?
Yo, but they say, yo, Yak, they saying dude was in the service with him. Yo, you know what, man? I'm
That's
just saying,
crazy.
Yo, I think this drink was an in-house joint, yo.
Yeah, it gotta be. There's too many big wigs for somebody to just on the humble come catch that lick like that.
Hey, yo, Yak, listen at this. Let's say, you know what I mean? You popular. You mean to tell me that the people that you will have around you would allow someone to walk up on you and do that shit in broad daylight?
Exactly. Don't seem like it, right? Don't seem right.
Come on, man. Like, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure this out, nigga. If your brother walking in that joint with security and police, that means there's something big going on.
Yep.
And from what I'm hearing, he was a bigger deal than his brother.
Exactly.
He was a bigger deal than Yo Gotti.
Yep. They say he was a millionaire before Gotti even got on. So, man, you touch somebody like that, he was meant to be touched. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He was meant to be touched. Like for real.
We ain't doing no mistaken shooting with none of that.
Yo, check, right? Since we're on the topic of celebrities, let me ask y'all a question before I get out of here, right? You've been following the Honeycomb Brazy situation, right? Remember we talked about that?
Yeah, I heard he made bail though.
Right. So he made a comment of sorts that what's his name? Finesse 2 Times is in his paperwork. Do you think he's gonna provide that? You think you think somebody of that stature, of his position, because he's obviously he's an active bounty hunter. You think he's capping, or you think he's gonna produce that paperwork? Because those are some sturdy allegations to say that. Yeah.
I don't know, but look what happened with that dude, Trenches.
Yeah.
See what he doing? Ain't he from Chicago, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nasty work what he did, yo.
It's like, man, it's no rules now, but I be looking at shit a little different. I look at it like this, man. If you lay a body down out there, you gotta expect, if you still out there, your body gonna get laid down. You know what I'm saying? And at some point, man, we be forgetting it. We forget the spirituality and the soul that us brothers and sisters come from. Sometimes God do his own work around here, man. We gotta remember that shit too, man. Sometimes you do one. Sometimes God will put his hand, man. You gotta remember, man, the Lord was vicious. You know what I'm saying? For real. We gotta remember he still got something to say out here.
You ain't never lie about that, man. No matter what's the name of your God.
You know what I'm saying? But no matter what your name of your God is, bro. Like real talk, man.
Will sit you down when it's time for you to sit down.
You know what I'm saying? We got man. We be overlooking that. Sometimes big man might be sitting up there, man, I done had enough of your ass. And man, let it be what it's gonna be.
Wow, man. And you know what's sad, man, that what they doing now is below the belt, because it's like they using our youth. So now they done put us in a situation like as we talking now, we're gonna skip over like 2 or 3 generations, to be honest. Because the little dudes that's not making it now, that's 19 and 20, they supposed to be like the next 2 generations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a leap wrong, and it's like that now. This is why, you know, you got some guys that look not their age. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For an example, I think the generation stops like after 76. It's like generations just start skipping.
Skipping, bro. And even I'm gonna take it back to like the duck now. You see how many of them went basically seven brothers gone.
Mhm.
All of them got kids. Now, how you think them kids go as they raised up without their daddy? What mindset they gonna have? Fuck them niggas on that other side.
Mhm.
So it's the cycle continues, bro.
Continues.
The
That's
cycle
why I said
continues, man.
they set us up. Same thing they did with the Larry Hoovers and the Fred Hamptons and all that, man.
Yep.
You know how many generations that we lost even from that situation?
Already, Dice. Man, for real, man. It's like it's like, man, it's a trickle down effect, man. We keep falling for the monkey in the tailpipe, and we keep, man. We still the only that we the strongest, but we still the only race of people been the weakest, but we won't lock arms for nothing, man. We gonna kill everything that look just like us. Soon as them motherfucking boys, and if you a stepper, this my thing, but if you a stepper, if you willing to gun a brother down that look just like you with no hesitation, why when the police come, you drop your fucking gun and put your hand up and start voting? If you gonna be a stepper, be a stepper. You know what I'm saying? Come on, yo.
That's the true fact. You gonna step, nigga, all that oppressing your own people, nigga, have that same energy when them boys tell you to put that gun down, nigga.
Exactly. You drop that motherfucker like it's a hot piece of motherfucker oil in your hand.
No matter what they say about Larry Davis, man, you know what I mean? He get bars from me forever, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just
Yeah, he went out.
Man.
He stood up for his.
My uncle was
He
the
really
same
did.
way, man. I'm about to interview my uncle too, man. He just did 37, man. You understand what I'm saying? Police said put that thing down. He said, okay, so each one of that inside your body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm about to interview him, you know what I mean? Because I'm so intrigued, man. You know, this is why I salute We Locked In, Mikey B, Moshe, and KK, right? Because for individuals that, you know, go to jail, let's just say over 20 years, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, my uncle got from 32 to 37 years straight. He just came home. So, you know, when you get people like that come home and they thrive and do better than the people who've been out here for them 32 or over 20 years and they get nowhere, what we talking about?
That's something to think about. You know what I'm saying? That's, man, what we out here doing. Because, man, I rocked with Mikey B. Today, they came home and all the foundations and situations where you can use that to benefit your neighborhood, they attaching their arms to it, man. And you got to salute them bros. You know what I mean? That's why, man.
Jack, check this out, man. I'm 47 years old, man. I just got my LLC. I've been LLC for the past 6 years. You know what I'm saying? And them brothers came home with that on their belt already.
Exactly.
I'm still trying to set up a non-profit organization. Them brothers running circles around me, and they just get 20 years in prison.
Yeah, your mind there though, it's like, man, it's a blessing. I mean, but how I got on Mikey B, I watched that originally. He did that Queen's Flip interview, and I said, damn, bro, seemed like he's solid. Mm-hmm. And then I seen Mikey B snatch that interview down, and he ain't want to put that message out there to the people. That's speaking volumes right there, man. That speaks volumes because he ain't want his image to be tarnished for where he was at today. You know what I'm saying? That speaks volumes for a brother, man. You got to salute the dude. And on top of that, he was trying to get his platform / shit going in the algorithm. He took a step back when he could have had a jump start, man. You got to salute that, man.
That's a fact. That's why I always give my big bros they bars, man. You know what I mean? I never give them their flowers because the flowers die. You understand? And I be mad that a lot of people, you know, they be jacking these jail stories and, oh, I did this and, oh, I shot this. Now, all right, that's cool. We will understand that for those who've been through that because you're in an oppressed environment. Okay, what can you learn? You know what I'm saying? What can you take out to society when you make it back out there, if you make it back out there? And what can you teach these kids or people that's
Yeah.
coming up underneath you, and how can you take accountability if you led them the wrong way? You understand?
Facts.
Nobody's jacking that though. Nobody, like
Yeah.
I told them, they should be pushing. Those last 2 shows was amazing.
Hey,
But
baby.
they didn't go up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with y'all.
What they did.
Salute.
So appreciate Big Cat.
Salute you, Big
Yo,
Cat.
they didn't go up there glorifying what they did. They ain't go up there talking about, yeah, I chopped this, yeah, I shot.
Yeah.
They ain't do that. And then, I salute the homie Ashan because, he came up there and he held himself accountable for the things that he did. He know within himself that was wrong. He ain't had to let nobody tell him, hey, yo, that was some wild, that was corny. Nah. He
Exactly.
beat them to the punch.
That's real, man. That's been solid. Cause it's like I don't knock nobody for their platform or their content, but when it comes to a lot of the jail stories, ain't nothing wrong with telling your story, cause that's your walk. But I'm not a big fan of the ones who push it and press it like going to prison for 20 or 30 is a badge of honor, man. That shit ain't no badge of honor, bro. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the ones who stand firm.
I'm gonna what's the name though, yeah? I'm gonna say something.
But let me finish. Salute to the ones who stand firm and do what they got to do because they did it.
We just said it though, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. Who are we, right? Because let's say, you did 30, right? You came home and all you know is that 30. Oh yeah, and somebody be like, hey, yo, Yak, man. Nobody wants to keep hearing about that 30 years you did. How do you feel?
It's not about presenting and establishing and and telling about your 30. It's about how you present it. Because same with Mikey and them. You see what you see, you know the work that they did to make it about it there with their mind still ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's still intact. And them boys still ain't cut all up. But they don't come home on that. Nigga, I was the biggest cutter. It's a difference. You understand what I'm saying? That's my perspective on it. I ain't saying who right or wrong. I'm just getting my perspective on it. They not out here pushing it like it was a badge of honor. They always remind you when we started this, it was whoop-de-whoop for the people. We had to come together as a collective unit to keep from being oppressed. They let it be known they don't talk about where it went and how violent it had to get. They talk about the structure of how this shit started. And man, they walk you to where they at today. You think more about Mikey B and what's the other brother, man, that's on there with him, man?
KK and Moshe.
KK and Moshe. When you think, as far as me anyway, when I hear their name, I think of more of the positive push that them brothers pushing out here than how many bodies them niggas got up in that boy or something. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it, bro. They ain't promoted like it was a badge of honor. They promoted like they did what they had to do, and let's come home and make a change and fix some of this shit that we fucked up.
That's a whole fact. I agree to that. That's why, again, man, I get my balls.
That's real, man. But it's like, man, you already know what it is, Bucks. You locked in. You my guy. For real, for real.
Fact, man. I appreciate you for pulling up, Yak, man. That's a whole fact. Yo, Mikey B, I appreciate you for pulling up. You already know I get my balls to you, big bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Already.
Appreciate you for pulling up. Asia, appreciate you. Actually, what I'm gonna do, people, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. I'm gonna let the chat rock out. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna end the live. We're gonna get a little, you know what I mean, a little chat participation. Everybody, type, how they feel. You know what I mean? And,
everybody appreciate y'all, man. Salute to everybody. Keep doing your thing, Bucks.
Appreciate you, Jack.
Already.
So I'm gonna let the chat rock out, man. We gotta, we go. Appreciate everybody for pulling up, man. Great show. Thank you for being a part of this viral moment. Y'all already know, like I said in the beginning or the middle of the show, salute to the big bros we locked in. Go tune into them. Great content. And y'all already, man, salute to my guys, China 050, Harlem Legend, Platinum Shine Katie Machine. Whether for those guys, it will be no 050 bucks. Y'all already know. Thanks for a great show. Thanks for the chat participation. And for my supporters, appreciate you for support. You already, it's your boy 050 bucks. Let's just shoot right back. Bow.